So we're about to install what I think is probably going to be one of the biggest upgrades for this car. So it's back in with us today. I can't wait for this install. Wait and see what part's going on. So the part that's going on is this GT4 specification front splitter. So you'd normally see this on the front of a race car. Well, effectively this is a replica of the genuine BMW Motorsport part, which I think at the moment in today's money comes in at around £8,000 for the genuine version. This is a fraction of the price, however, does not compromise on the quality. So as you can see, that's laid out here on the front splitter, and obviously not going to get the full scale of it until it's on the car. You can see all the hardware that's installed on this. So you've got various tie rods, various mounting bolts and everything else that goes with it. This is a very comprehensive kit. We're not going to show the full installation process of this, one because being honest we're a bit limited with time, we've got a lot to do, but also it's quite complicated. It's a motorsport specification part, so realistically it's not for your home DIYers. You need to know what you're doing. So we'll give a bit of an overview once it's installed. If we can get some opportunity to take the front bumper off and just have this installed by itself, that would also be very cool. But we'll see how we get on, and we'll see you guys at the end for a little bit of a talk through once this has been installed. So really excited to see this finish. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching it. There's a few other little bits to this splitter which I'll talk about at the end, but in the meantime I'm going to let Sam crack on with this one and we'll see you guys at the end. So we're actually at the midway point now, and I thought this is a good opportunity to show you guys at home what we've done so far. And to reiterate, this is not just a straightforward installation process. There's a lot going on. So straight off you can see we've got these metal tie supports here, which everything's not fully buttoned up right now because the split needs to come off, but you've got the 5 supports with the metal rods there. You've got quite a bit of extra brackets, some at the top there, some on the side, some underneath, some in the middle. There's a lot of reinforcement. So this thing is not going anywhere. And as I said, this isn't fully fastened up yet. So a lot's going on. We've still got to fit the bumper on top of this. Bumper will need trimming as well. But once it's done, the idea is this is effectively a motorsport product that's then fitted to a road-going vehicle. So there is a little bit more time involved to try and get the level of fit and finish that we're trying to achieve, because this is almost effectively a bit of a show car, although it is still useful and purposeful towards track usage. So lots going on. There's still probably another day's worth of work we've got just to get the bumper to fit right, but it's heading in the right direction. Tim will take some close-ups now of the bracketry and what's going on here, but as I said, I thought this was a good opportunity just to show you a little bit of behind the scenes, because when the bumper's on, all you're going to see is the bumper and this great big chunky front splitter. So it's looking good. I'll let Sam crack on with the rest of this one, but hope you guys enjoy a little bit of B-roll and I'll see you at the end. So we're all wrapped up here now, and well, that's 4 days in total to make this front splitter work. And it's not necessarily because it was a bad fitting part by any means, but there's just so many components to make this fit properly. As I showed you when the bumper was off the car with just the front splitter mounted, there is so many mounting positions and everything needs to be tweaked and aligned and made sure it's absolutely perfect. So Sam's done a fantastic job with making sure that this one goes on right. And the same thing applies, the bumper needs to be trimmed as well. So making sure everything's done correctly just takes time. We also did a few other remedial bits and pieces on this car whilst we had the front end off, but this is now complete and looks amazing. I'm not going to stand on it because Sean's picking this car up in a matter of hours. I prefer not to risk my post-Christmas weight risking the structural integrity, but I'm pretty confident that you could probably get a 100-kilo chap to stand on that and it would be absolutely fine, because this thing is rock solid. So we're very happy the way it looks. I'll be interested to know what you guys think. It really complements the GT4 front canards as well. Everything just ties in nicely. And I think when you start looking down the side and you've got the chunky skirts and the arch vents, this thing looks amazing. Definitely one of my favourites that we've ever seen in here. So nicely done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop the car up in the air, because we've got some billet blocks that have been installed on this splitter for protection reasons. So let's cut, I'll get this up in the air and I'll talk you through those. So the car's now up in the air, and well, actually, let me just show you something else before we go under the splitter, and that's the optional upgrade, which is the Downstar titanium fixing kit, which we've opted for on this car with Sean to match some of the other burnt titanium fixings. So that's an optional upgrade. Standard, these will just come with standard silver stainless steel. So that's a nice finisher, really like it. Let's look under the splitter and you'll see the billet blocks at play. So you've got 5 of these across the front splitter, and these are recessed into the actual design of the front splitter itself, and they're bolted in from the underneath. So quite simple, 2 bolts, that's all that holds it in. But effectively this is going to give a bit more resilience because this thing is chunky and it's big, so it's likely going to ground out and it's going to catch. Yes, these do sit a little bit lower, but only by a matter of a couple mil. But it's going to give you some resilience, so you're not going to just wear through your carbon front splitter whether you're on track or on the road. That's going to give you a little bit more leeway, shall we say. So this is something that we offer. So these parts are actually bits that we've designed and developed. We took the genuine BMW Motorsport versions and we've effectively replicated these. So the kit that you see on here is ours, which is really cool. And you can, if you, for whatever reason, either knock it off or just wear through particular components, you can actually get them in individual form. Just give us a message and we can sort you out. So no need to spend best part of 400 odd pounds for a full set of these. You can get them in individual form. So nice option. So that wraps everything up here. And thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys who have made it to the end have enjoyed the video. It's been quite an undertaking. I know Sam was pulling his hair out a few times, but well worth it in my opinion. I think we could probably shave a bit more time off in the future, having done one of these kits now. But looks amazing, is available from our website if you want to purchase it. As I said, we can install it as well, but you need to allocate at least 3 days worth of work because it's quite comprehensive. There's a lot of modifications needed, but looks good, fits perfectly, and this thing is now ready for the racetrack. I can't wait to see this thing hit the road. That's Sean's big plan, to get this one out on the track, and hopefully I'll be in the passenger seat doing some coaching with him. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.